As you may know, Disability Drive Initiative has been committed to making our events accessible for all. So today I want to share just a few tips and tools that will help improve your events, presentations, trainings, and expand your marketing. So the first one is creating an accessible PowerPoint. So what is an accessible PowerPoint? An accessible PowerPoint is just one that has alternative text, one that has easily to read font, and that passes color contrast. This is something that you can do on your own. However, you can always find companies online that specialize in remediation. If you choose to do it on your own, I do recommend you visit the Department of Rehab website, where you can find material and trainings on creating accessible PDFs and a lot more. If you use Microsoft software, you can find more information and step-by-step instructions on their website. Sign language. Whether you're in person or online, if you do not or are unsure about your audience, best practice is to provide sign language to promote accessibility for all. Sign language can be provided in American Sign Language, International Sign Language, and any other language necessary. Again, make sure you do your research for prices and requirements before you hire someone. A really quick tip would be to watch your pace when you're speaking if you have a language interpreter. CART services and closed captioning services. So CART stands for Computer Assisted Real-Time Translation, and closed captioning we typically see as CC. These are two different methods of writing what you're seeing, what you are saying in a written form. And so make sure that you do understand the differences between both of them. Now, you do have software that provides this for you for free, and some of that would be like Zoom. If you go to Zoom, go to the settings, you select closed captioning on, and voila, here you go. You have closed captioning. But with this, keep in mind that you do risk automated closed captioning to not be as correct as it should be, or to have mistakes in between it. To avoid this issue, here at DTI, we did hire a closed captioner to do live captioning during our events, and it's something that you might want to consider depending on the event you're presenting. Language interpretation. Now, be aware that you do have options for language interpretation. You have simultaneous or consecutive interpretation. So make sure that you are aware of the differences between both of them. When hiring someone to provide language interpretation, you want to make sure that there is a clear understanding of the language, the type of interpretation needed, and we do highly recommend that you do consider culture competency when providing language interpretation. Now, plain language. It is the law for state and federal agencies to use plain language, and it should be the norm or best practices for all of us here. Some things to consider are using headings, lists, and tables, which make an easier read. Limit the paragraphs to one per paragraph, and use everyday words. You want to find words that are common. You want to exclude excessive language. And you can find a lot of resources for free, including tools, trainings online, on YouTube, and on our webpage. You can also find them on our resource library. Something to keep in mind with accessibility is that it does cost money, and it should be something that you might want to consider including in your budget when it comes to making sure that you're accessible for everyone. Now, with that said, I just want to say thank you to everyone for your time. Gracias a todos.